Hi folks, I'm Laura Tempest Zakroff and this is the Witchual Workout. Today's focus is working with the ancestors to connect with them. And this can be folks you knew that have passed on. It can be people further back in your family. It can be the mighty dead, people that you are inspired by that you aren't connected to by relation. So we can do this through movement. And what we want to be thinking about is working back through time as well as moving forward into the future. Okay? So things you can also do to amplify this is you can set up an ancestor altar. You might choose to wear something that was passed on to you by that person. You can have a photo nearby, a favorite drink of theirs, or food prepared. Any of those things work. But we're just going to particularly focus on, for today obviously, is using movement to initiate that engagement. Let's get started. Start with a nice deep breath. And exhale. And exhale. More deep breath. And exhale. And scoop up, over, up. Other side. Up. Let's do one more set of those. Nice, good torso stretch and through the arms, grounding it all the way to the feet. Up. This one. And up. And let's do some shoulder rolls. Can lift the feet, shift your weight side to side, softly touching the ground, and reverse. Shake it out. Get our feet just nice underneath us. Let's stretch out through the body, really feeling the ground with our feet, but reaching up, releasing through the pelvis. Chin up, and then from here bend forward at the waist, coming out from the pelvis, flat back, and relax down. Hang from the hips and relax. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend the knees and roll up. And let's do some shifting through our pelvis, exchanging the weight from one side to the other. A good stretch. You should feel it through your thighs, down the backside, through the glutes, and through the psoas. Let's push a little forward and back on the diagonal. Other side. A circle and reverse. To center, head down, stretching the neck and back. Begin to center. All right. Now, in working with creating this space, you can think about going back in time to a good memory, a good place. If it's someone that you are very familiar with, you can imagine the land that your family might have come from if you know where that is. or just simply thinking of your favorite memories or ideas concerning a person. So let us think about breath and air, the particles that we breathe in have been around since they also walk the earth. Water flows, blood in our veins. I skipped over fire. Let's pull that up. Right, the passion that is ignited is carried on through the spirit and the physical flesh of the body, that vessel for spirit. And reaching up to the sky, connecting down to the earth, the power within you and without. So, as I've mentioned before, how you're working through this space can be considered past, present, and future. So, in facing forward, this is the future. Here is the present. Here is the past. You can also look at it from left to right, or right to left, depending on the culture. For me, moving from the left to the right is moving from the past into the future. So if I orient my movements in that way, I can connect with that sensibility. So, thinking about moving back in time, focus in the heart, and in the mind, in the belly. I'm just bringing in a little soft shimmy. And starting to open up to reach back into space. Up. Feeling that you've reached across time, physical space into metaphysical space. Connect the feet. Let us focus from pulling the wisdom from behind us into the future. So scoop and release. Scoop and release. Continuing the threads that have been woven in the past and create the tapestry that we are now. Bringing it. We can connect this way as well. And do a little twist with this, with the shoulder drop, reaching in to the future and back. Pulling, pulse still, and pull from behind. And bring to yourself, facing those palms in, and scoop. Pulses move into a little shimmy. And pull. Release. Pull. Release. Pull. Release. Release. and turn. You can swing. And bring it back to the heart, the head and the belly, and breathe. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm interested to hear a little bit more about your experiences. And of course you can bring other movements that remind you of that person or those people, using music that also inspires. And this one's for my grandma. See you tomorrow, folks.